Welcome back, everybody, to another Theta Network update for January 31st, 2023. It's Tuesday, and we got lots of news to go over, so buckle up and let's just dive right on into it. First up, there's a new episode of the Pops and Mags Pinecast this week. They brought on Theta Diamond from Daily Diamond and Diamond Heads on Open Theta to stop by and talk to us about those projects, ThetaCon 2022, and much more. So brace yourselves, the rarity wars have begun. Oh yeah, that first half hour of this episode, who was it? Was it Pops or was it Mags when talking about that, how they're changing up the rarity and tiers, I believe, on Open Theta? So yeah, definitely worth to listen to, and also you get to hear about Theta Diamond. So definitely check them out, either on popsandmags.com. I got a link in the description box for you guys, easy access, or you can just listen to it on Spotify, which is where I like to listen to them. But yeah, definitely check out that video. Also, Theta Diamond also appeared on the Wes Sherwin show last night, so nice, congrats. But yeah, tonight's show was brought to you by my friend and incredible talent artist, Theta Diamond. He recently released phase 2 of his very impressive Diamond Heads project and has given me 2 of them to give away, so if you want a chance to win, be there. Yeah, every so often, Wes Sherwin gets to have some like giveaways. Some people offered up some NFTs for him to give on his show, so yeah, definitely give Wes a follow as well if you ever want to be a part of that. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. Also, Daily Diamond was showing off his sizzle popcorn. He was like, ooh, I can't wait to dig into these. And oh man, he's got all the flavors. He's got ketchup, cheddar, is that maple syrup? Oh man, lucky. I wish I can try that. My mouth's watering. Yeah, so definitely check out the sizzle popcorn collection on Theta Drop too. So yeah, if you want to try those out. And let's see, let's move on. Now we're getting to the more serious and bigger news. Jim Marcos was asking Theta Labs out there a question for Jay Long on the forthcoming Theta subchain. So yes, this is subchain talks. Theta holders would be able to stake their tokens to be a subchain validator, or they have to buy, for example, Levita in order to be Levita validator. So yeah, so we thought like we needed Wrap Theta to be able to stake or set up the subchains and also the validators for those subchains, but no, you're not staking them at all. But Wrap Theta is being used as collateral because yeah, from this tweet right here, we already knew that it takes 10,000 Wrap Theta tokens to register a subchain, and then 1,000 Wrap Theta as the collateral for each validator on the subchain. So it's not you're not staking them; these are just being collateral for that. Yeah, Jamakos was asking because in the Discord channel of Levita AI, they're saying how you will need to use Levita as the governance token for their subchain, but T-Fuel as the gas and transaction fees will still be a part. So actually, that does make a lot of sense right there. So we're going to get a lot more use case from both Wrap Theta and also T-Fuel as well. So T-Fuel is still going to be used as a gas. That's the main purpose. Like that's the whole purpose of T-Fuel is it's the gas of the network. So you don't need any other tokens for that, which I do like. So okay, pretty cool. Jay Long clarified that with this answer. Just to clarify, users cannot stake Theta to subchain validators. Wrap Theta is just used as collateral for subchains and not as a staking token. But okay. But yeah, it does bring up some questions though. It's like, how much do they got to stake for like each validator or subchain? Like, or no, how much do they need to put up to be able to create these? Because Bones Nasty was like, Jamakos, I believe after reading the most recent white paper, that the subchain validator subset will stake both TNT20 native governance tokens and some equal amount of Wrap Theta. The larger the subchain, the larger the amount of Wrap Theta to be staked for security. So that makes sense a lot right there. So if you have a bigger validators out there where it takes a lot more of the governance tokens, then okay, so it makes sense that you would need more Wrap Theta in order to create that validator. But yeah, Jamako's like, maybe you're right, but still different from Levita's announcement. Also, many questions with the way, for example, how many Wrap Theta you will need if you minted 50 billion subchain tokens and their value is 0. How many validators a subchain needs? Still, your answer does make a little bit more sense. So yeah, this questions we got, answers where it's like, we're still learning, see how this comes. This is some big technology that was rolled out pretty recently. This meta chain was only released in December as we were waiting patiently for that. So again, so more news will come out on that. And yeah, so you're not going to be able to stake your Wrap Theta to these subchains. You're only using them as collateral for them to be created. All right, let's see what else is going on. We got some clarifying concepts about edge nodes rewards in the official Theta server. So thank you, Theta ecosystem, for posting this. But yeah, Wes Levitt, our head of strategy, head of business, I forgot Wes's role in the Theta. But no, he tweeted and commented on that and how this is all going to work out. So, hey guys, we're working on some more detailed materials for release soon on how edge nodes work, storage, compute, etc. Rewards will play out, but in this case, I can help clarify. Ecosystem projects will eventually be able to offer edge node jobs that will be paid in either T-Fuel or a TNT20 token. The key here is that this is optional for each edge node operator. You will have control over which jobs you take and process with your edge node. So if you want only to do jobs for T-Fuel, then you have that option. Any projects that want to use their TNT20 tokens to pay edge nodes are incremental additions to the network and not a replacement for T-Fuel. If you If you want to support Levita or other projects, you can choose to if you want to, but this will be at the discretion of the edge node operator. If you don't think that TNT20 token has appropriate value, then users will simply just choose not to support that client. It's also correct that all subchains use T-Fuel. Every on-chain transaction, whether it transfers or smart contracts interaction, uses T-Fuel as the gas. That's unrelated to the above, so I disagree with any notion that it destroys any value of T-Fuel, given that every single use of the network needs T-Fuel to make the transactions, just as the gas primary driver of Ethereum's value, for example. So yeah, so like that last part at the end there definitely goes into the subchain. So the more subchains we create on Theta's meta chain, they are required, like every time a transaction takes place on there, more T-Fuel is being used. So that's actually really good for T-Fuel. This actually, will this make T-Fuel deflationary? Because there is a burn aspect of per transaction. It's a very small amount, but the more meta subchains we got, that's interesting to think about. So yeah, definitely. What are your thoughts on that? But yeah, but the top part though, sorry about the edge nodes, you get to choose. So it's a pretty cool. So if you don't want to receive TNT20 tokens, like say you don't want to earn Levita tokens, or who are the other ones? Psycho KO is going to have his subchain as well. I forgot which token he's going to have there, but you can choose which one you want to do. It's all on the discretion of the edge node operator. So that's pretty cool. So that's some nice clarification there. So yeah, definitely follow the Theta Network on Discord, so that way you can stay up to date and get a little bit more information outside of the Twitter space. So yeah, so pretty cool. Thank you, Wes Leva, for that. Also in the news, we are excited to announce that Rob Feldman's Earworm Media is a leading NFT project on Theta Drops. Psycho KO and Psycho Heads has launched the newest Theta validator. So we did know about Earworm and how they were one of the newest validators a while ago, but now we got a Medium article on that. So awesome. Congrats, Rob, for this. This is awesome for you. But we're excited to announce that Rob Feldman, Earworm Media, is a leading NFT project on Theta Drop, the Psycho KO and Psycho Heads. Can't believe I always said his name wrong. I'm sorry if I always did that if you ever watch my videos, but it's Psycho KO. I just realized that. But he has launched the newest Theta validator node. The validator node can be found at this Theta address. If you want to look at it, it's right there. Feldman's Psycho KO is a leading NFT project on Theta Drop, and it utilizes multiple aspects of the NFT experience, from gated comic book content, unique physical redeemables, and a series of 2D arcade-style games. Beat Blurto, Psycho TV star cards, and they use NFTs to power up and boost player scores. Late last year, Feldman, through Earworm, joined forces with Replay to fund and produce a new animated series, Psycho KO, featuring the cast of Napoleon Dynamite. We got John Heder, Efren Ramirez, Tina Majorino, and John Grease, which is set to premiere on Replay's Reward TV this year. If you want that pilot episode, you need to have one of those, TV stars? Yeah, the Psycho TV star card. So yes, definitely a great use case there. We are beyond excited to partner with Theta, and I was fairly an early adopter when I started streaming on Theta TV and never lost sight of its capabilities, particularly with their rollout of Theta Drops NFTs, said Rob Feldman, creator of Psycho KO and owner of Earworm Media. Now, fast forward to now, we are psyched to further explore the capabilities of MetaChain alongside amazing talent like Fuel Foundry and Austin Packos, and continue to push the limits of Theta's incredible technology with original content creation. Now, the Theta Validator Group continues to grow into diverse cross-sections of different stakeholders in the Theta ecosystem. The total number of validators right now is 28, and is still climbing. And these include the media and tech companies such as Samsung, Sony, Google CA. Again, guys, pay attention to those partners we got. Crypto projects like Earworm, Replay, Binance, Gumi Cryptos, and Blockchain. Then there's also the Theta community members. We got institutional investors like Sierra, DHVC, Here's to Capital, Venture Reality Fund, and GFR Fund, and then more Theta Labs. Now, the partnership between Earworm Media and Theta was fully realized through the support of Jonathan Prout, longtime Theta community member who funded the Validator node. It's truly a thrill and privilege to be partnered with Rob to run a Validator node for Earworm Media. Rob is a pillar of the community, not only with his creative use of Theta's technology stack, but also in leading the effort of organizing the inaugural ThetaCon. This partnership grew out of a relationship formed at ThetaCon, and which showcases the promise of Web3 to connect creators and community members to collaborate closer than ever before. With Earworm Media joining the network as a validator, I look forward to all the fun and comical ideas from the mind of Rob Feldman coming to Theta Network. Now, expanding on the gamification of NFTs, animation, and comic content, Earworm Media is also working with Tom Gervais of Fuel Foundry and Austin Packos of Apex Technologies to further develop Theta games and applications, including the use of the CYK token to incentivize and reward the community. So that's going to be another TNT20 token out there. Now we're excited to join Earworm Media and the Theta Network family, said Tom Gervais of Fuel Foundry. Together, we're committed to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in Web3 and delivering true innovation to Theta community. Feldman will continue to partner with Rocket Ship Entertainment, the publishing and entertainment company he co-founded with Tom Akel, to produce content and physical redeemables as an integral part of the NFT experience. Now, Earworm Media's commitment to the growth and development of the Theta Network sets the stage for even more exciting developments to come in the future, including the premiere of the much-anticipated Psycho KO animated series. So yes, definitely be on the lookout for that. But again, congratulations to Rob. Super excited for you. Keep up the great work. And yeah, speaking of other partners we got out there, I know this is actually continuing on with Rob Feldman. It looks like Theta Leviathan picked up 4 Psycho heads to complete the challenge and got Validator Z number 18. Did you see the full title? The Master of Future Staking. Anyone else thinking this will have some serious utility in the expanding Psychoverse? I do. So pretty cool. That's a nice one. So yeah, this is one of the collections from Rob Feldman and the Psycho KO collection. So nice. But yeah, now moving on. Let's see. We got Imagine Replay tweeting, kind of asked for a better headline. This is Next TV featuring a Fuse TV and, of course, Front and Center Reward TV. So yeah, it's an article. The Fuse's Shades of Black channel offers crypto tokens for watching channel to stream on Replay's Rewarded TV. That's right. So definitely check this article out. Fuse media and blockchain platform Replay will offer viewers of Fuse free ad-supported streaming TV channel Shades of Black crypto tokens for watching on Replay's Rewarded TV streaming service. The tokens can be used to unlock other content on Reward TV. Fuse Media and Replay have both built their Web3 technologies on the Theta Network, which offers blockchain infrastructure for media. So the token you're earning is Replay token, which is another TNT20 token. And again, if you move that token around, it requires T-Fuel, because T-Fuel is the gas of the entire Theta Network. That's actually a crazy thing about that, how that's its main purpose. And like, Theta's been building such a huge infrastructure, base, getting ready, and with that in mind, it's like, whoa, okay, this is going to get pretty big. So everyone building on here, those TNT20 tokens and whatnot, they require T-Fuel to move it. So, crazy stuff happening. And lastly in the news, Theta Drop tweeted, there's less than 300 Knights World boxes remaining, so open a Knights World box and become a part of the Knights Nation community of gamers, artists, and collectors. Unlocks exclusive Knights GG video content hosted by Theta Network's video API. So yeah, if you have one of these NFTs, you get access to the private Discord channel as well as video content through that. So pretty cool. It's like the Rap Poker Tournament NFT. You can't watch those episodes unless you have that season 19 pass. So yeah, definitely pick one up. There's less than 300 left if you guys want one. But that will be it for this Theta Network update. Again, like I said, there was lots of news to cover, so hope you guys stuck with it. But Theta's price right now is $1.02 with a market cap of $1.02 billion. Trading volume is at 23.3 million. Total stake nodes, 3,232. The Theta being staked and locked away is at 60.21%. T-Fuel is around 5.5 cents, 0.054. Market cap's at 327 million. Trading volume for T-Fuel is 49.6 million, and total elite edge nodes out there is 8,071. The T-Fuel staked and locked away is at 40.35% of these edge nodes, and T drops prices at 5 cents. It has a market cap of $49.6 million and trading volume of 122,000. Nice. Now the change between Theta and T-Fuel, Theta's up 0.92% and T-Fuel's up 6.06%. A nice seeing the green. And as always, we'll finish off with the movement of Theta here on fiatleak.com/Theta. It's nice looking at the transactions take place. It looks like it's happening from KuCoin and DigiFinex. If you ever see a bubble go to South Korea, it's coming from up bit. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this content. And if so, hit that thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.